Yo, what is up, my mullet Sharp here, bringing you guys another video, and today I am going to be talking about the 5K series, just kind of recapping it and everything that went on in that. And I know a lot of people tweeted me saying that I posted a video saying that I don't like the 5K series. I still don't like the 5K series, given the outcome. We did actually, in fact, win that today. I don't know how, but we did, and I'll go through match by match and kind of just give a short explanation of what went down, but. Somehow we ended up winning that, but I still don't agree with it. You know, there shouldn't be massive amounts of pro points like that for online tournaments that drastically change seeds. There'll probably be, that was the last 5K or 2K before the seeding for regionals is out. By the way, this gameplay is a search and destroy game versus complexity. So we played them in the semifinals. This is the first, or this is the second map. But anyway, I'll watch this call get on karma. Boop. I think he falls down and dies. Gotta rock that resilience, brother. But anyway, so we started out. We played against random teams all the way up till round 4, and let's see, we 2-0'd the first team. I believe it was 2-1 against the second team, and then 2-0 against the third team. I'm not sure about that. I know. This one team took a search and destroy off us. We went last round on Warhawk, and they ended up winning that. But other than that, all our other rounds were 2-0, and then we met up against our first pro team, which was Strictly Business. And we had prior issues with Strictly Business in the last 2K. They actually forfeited us. You guys remember me talking about this because Theory's Xbox froze. So I was kind of talking a little bit of shit to them and shooting bodies, and I tweeted out. I was tweeting at them, just joking around. You know, I don't have any issues with those dudes. I was just joking around with them. I mean, obviously, it kind of bothered me that they forfeited this on some bullshit like that. But we did play them, and the first map was Sovereign Dom, and we actually won the first side by like 60, and then we won the next side by probably I think like 10 or 15 or something like that. So we won the first map, and then we went to S&D on Sovereign. And I forget what the round count was, maybe 6-4, something like that. But we beat them on Search and Destroy, and then Blitz on Octane. We've become a pretty good team on Blitz on Octane. I've started playing kind of the goalie role, and we've let Gunjar switch to sub and run around and kind of just do his thing. And we beat him on Blitz on Octane, so we 3-0'd Strictly Business today. So that was a big win for us. And then we went on to play against Innovation. I think their team name was in round 5. And this team they beat Fuse. That was the only notable team that they beat. And then they beat let's see. They beat a team that beat Elevate. So that's how they got there. Elevate did something. Elevate and Curse Youth put players on their team so they could get a better seed. And so that they actually took we had the 5th seed in this tournament. So Curse Youth and Elevate took like the 3rd and 4th seed, which was supposed to be, it was supposed to be Complexity, LV, us, Optic, I believe, and then Envy. I'm not sure. Optic and Envy are right there behind us. I don't know who's 4th and 5th. I'm not 100% sure about that. But anyway, they ended up doing that. So we had the 5th seed, and so we had to play against this team that had beaten. They'd beaten Fuse like 2nd round, and then they beat the team that beat Elevate. I think that was XGN. And so they beat them. And we sat around forever. We waited around forever waiting to play these dudes. This is probably the longest wait we had of the tournament. And at this point, I'd end up turning my stream off because I was like, you know what? I don't want to lag at all. I don't want to do it. I don't want to have any bullshit. Send all these dudes to Gunjar stream over to MLG stream, and it'll be whatever. But anyway, we played against them, and we played the first map, which was Strike Zone Dom. I think it was, and we ended up beating them by quite a few on the first map. I forget what it was, and then we went to Search and Destroy on Warhawk, maybe. I don't know. I forget what the maps were. I just know we played Octane Blitz last, but we ended up 3-0, and then we 3-0'd that team. I don't know. They had. I guess they had a pretty good run. They were like the 57th seed, and they had a pretty good run. They made it to 5th round, and then we went on to semifinals after that to play against Complexity. And Complexity had just they just came off a win against. Shit. Who the fuck did coL play before us? I forget who coL played. before they came to play us. But and on the other side of the bracket was Envy against Kersey Youth. Now we normally get third rounded or fourth rounded. One time we got first rounded in all these 2K series. But so now, right now we're in the semifinals. We're feeling pretty nice. We're top 4. We're like, damn, what's going on? And I think one of the factors is my internet. My internet has been like, oh shit, my mic just fucked up. My internet has been like 150 plus ping for a while, for like a couple days. But the last 3 days, oh my god, my dude Formal almost got destroyed there. But the last 3 days, my ping has been down in the 30s, like 30s and 20s. So my ping's got me feeling nice, and it like, I don't know, it's just a difference, a big difference maker. Like, we were losing everything online. Like, and I feel like we were overthinking things. And I kept explaining to my team, I was like, dude, my internet is shit right now. Like, we're just overthinking it. We're trying to overcompensate. And since my ping has been down to 30, and we haven't lost a match in this league, we're on like a 5-game win streak in that, and then we won the 5K today. So I feel like that's a factor for our team. But and Gunjar and Formal are crazy ass warriors. I will agree, but I think my internet, my team's not playing 3-on-4 the past couple days. I think that's been a good factor. By the way, in this Search and Destroy gameplay, we clutch like a lot of rounds. We get a lot of clutches against them. So yeah, semifinals. You guys see the gameplay. We're playing against Complexity. This is semis. They beat us on Freight Dom, which is the first. The first map was Sovereign Dom. They ended up beating us on that. We actually choked really bad. We're not really bad, but they won first side by like 11 points or something, and we were or no 21. They won first side by 21, and we had the lead for a while, and we let them hold a side, like side caps, like AC on this map. I hate this map, to be honest, because they held the AC cap. And it's really easy on this map because the spawns, like, we'll either spawn snake or green, and they can trap us in there. And they held that for a while because we kind of, we weren't playing as a team. We weren't really communicating really well on what flag to go to. Half of us were going A, half of us were going C. And that's really the issue. When you're getting side capped on this map, you need to all just commit to one of the home flags and all go C. Even giving up B is not a bad play. If you all 4 go for C, like, teams will send like 3 people to go for C and have one person defend B. Like, sometimes sending all 4 to C and just getting the home flag and then recapping B is better than, sitting there and just trying to go to C over and over again. Because the way the spawns work on this map, the way that this map is, it's really dumb. Like, you can kill them all at C and they'll still spawn C. It's stupid. It makes no sense at all. But anyway, we lost first map. We lost like right at the very end. The last 30 seconds, we ended up losing by like 5 points or something. And then we went on the Sovereign Search, as you see right here in this gameplay. I'm not going to spoil anything. Actually, I guess I can spoil it. We do actually end up winning this map. I don't know what the round count is, but we clutched a lot of rounds. If you guys been watching, I clutched the first round, the 1v2. Theory clutched a round. We clutched a lot of rounds. And Gunjar just clutched right there at the end, if you guys saw that last round. So we get a lot of clutch plays on this map to win it. And then we go to Freight Blitz, and it's our host. We have Gunjar host for us, and we take Freight Blitz from Complexity, and we go up 2-1, and then we go to Freight Dom. And Freight Dom, they win the first side by 2, I think. They only won by 2, something like that. They were up by a lot more. They had us trapped in the A spawn. They were up by a lot more. We actually broke out and came back a little bit, and they ended up only winning by like 2 or 3, something like that. But then the next side, we had them trapped for a second, and then they broke out and they got up and they ended up winning by like 13 or something like that. So they ended up winning both they won both dominations from us, which in the league, our stats from the overall league, we've won 10 doms and only lost 4 of them. And so we have like crazy dom game. Like, I feel like this team, we're a really strong search and destroy team and a really strong dom game. I think Blitz is probably our weakest game type, which we've stepped up our game in Blitz a lot. Anyway, I wonder if I think I clutch right here. Anyway, Ake said, oh yeah, Ake said that his teammates talked and it made his gun shoot over by A-bomb. Just watch this. I run all the way around and he goes to go check A and it makes his gun shoot, he said. But I would have killed him anyway. I would have poked out right there and killed him. So, Aches, if you watch this, which you probably won't, I would have killed you. I'm kidding, but anyway. So yeah, we lose Freight Dom, and the last map is Warhawk Search and Destroy, and we play them on Warhawk, and Gunjar starts out 0-3, and he's like all depressed and like, oh, homie. It was on Crim Six's host. And he's like, oh, homie, I can't play on this host. Stutter, stutter, all this stuff. And he was like, well, all right, come on, Gun, get your attitude up. And my dude started running around. He ended up dropping 10 kills. And I think he actually clutched around on Aches, so that was a big play on him. A lot of clutch plays for us in Search and Destroy. That's usually what I think our search game on this team is really good because we change up what we do a lot, so no one can really predict what we're gonna do, and we just have a lot of clutch players on the team. So we ended up beating Complexity, and that put us going on to the finals. We were sitting there watching Curse Youth play against coL, or not coL. We just played coL. We were watching Curse Youth play against Envy, and Curse Youth ended up winning last map. I believe this was the last map, and they ended up pulling it out and winning this map. And we went on to play them in the finals, and the first map was, oh yeah, and I was talking shit to them too because they were one of the teams that took our seed. So, and all the shit talk, I'm cool with everyone on Curse Youth. I'm cool with everyone on strictly business. Like, I don't have any problems with those dudes. But so all the shit talk that I was talking, it was all joking. But my dude Formal runs around right here. You see clutches another round. We clutch every round in this Sovereign. So we play against Curse Youth in the finals, and first place is $6,000. Second place is first place is $6,000, and second place is $1,500. Plus with first you get 4 scuffs, and you get pro points. You get 20,000 pro points for the squad, 5,000 each. So that's what's on the line here. We play first map. First map is Freight Domination. Your boy Sharp locks it down on the second side. We lose first side by 2 points, 3 points, something like that. 3 points, I think. And then second side, your boy Sharp goes 20-8 or something like that. 20-6. I forget what I went, but locked it down, and we ended up winning Freight Dom. And that was on their host. They had attached host. He's West Coast, and so we beat them on their host. So that was a big win for us. And we hosted the next 2 maps, and they hosted the last 2. So we go on to the second map, which is Warhawk Search and Destroy. Gunjar clutches some rounds. All in all, we all came up pretty clutch and got the kills we needed to get. Matt was getting some crazy snipes on him, and we end up winning Warhawk Search and Destroy 6-5. And going up 2-0, and then Freight Blitz, our host. You guys know how that works. We had our boy who hosts? No, we had Gunjar host because they have 2 West Coast players. The way we do it for our team is our 2 main hosts are Gunjar and Formal. It really all just depends because since we're also spread out, we have a Cali player, we have me in Kentucky, you have Theory in New York, and you have Gunjar in Canada. We're all pretty spread out on the map. We're probably statistically looking at I don't know the word. Geographically, that's the word right there. We're all spread out the most. I don't know how my dude Dylan didn't see him right there, but you see Dylan clutch that round. Theory going up, and we went 6-2 this map. But geographically speaking, we are all spread out the most as far as like the pro teams go. I think people have linked me like maps of it, and so the way our host goes when we play against Complexity, we have Gunjar host because they have 2 East Coast players and 2 West Coast players. So if we had Formal host, he's our only West Coast player. We'd be giving them an advantage. And then same head with Curse Youth. We had Gunjar. I think my mic just cut, but we had Gunjar host because they have 2 West Coast players, and we have 3 East Coast players. So it's not really host fucking, but it is more like not giving the other team an advantage. But anyway, that was the tournament. We 3-0'd Curse Youth in the finals and ended up taking home $1,500 each. So that's a nice little prize pot. And then we are like 300 something points or something off LV for the second seed. So I don't know if we're gonna get that or not, depending on the GB teams that like us and Gunjar's on a GB team, and I think Formal and Theory on a 3rd place GB team. But anyway, if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a like. Thanks for all the support today in the stream, all that stuff. As always, be sure to subscribe. I'm almost at 50,000 subscribers, crazy ass amount. And as always, this is your boy Sharp. Hope you guys have a good night. I'm out. Peace.